There's a lot going on, but there's also not a lot going on. It's very contradictory. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. A couple of months ago I got a comment on one of my videos and I can't remember who it was or which video it was, but they wanted me to create my own terrarium. And I had actually planned to review a terrarium building kit. So I thought what would be interesting would be to buy a terrarium kit online, obviously build that, make that, and then try and DIY my own version for a cheaper price. And hopefully my DIY terrarium will be cheaper than the craft kit that I'm going to be using. And hopefully it'll look is good, if not better, than what theirs does. But I think we'll start off with the terrarium kit that I bought online. And it does look really nice. It looks very, very sophisticated. I quite like the brass element around the cube. And you can get it in 3 different sizes. So you can get a small for $29.99, a medium for $44.99, and a large for $59.99. I went for the large one, so $59.99, I'm pretty sure I can beat it on price. And also, because this kit is $59.99, it didn't qualify for free delivery because orders had to be over £60. I was a penny short, so I think it worked out at about like 64 quid. So yeah, this kit should have literally everything that I need to build this terrarium. So it comes with the cube, it comes with the plants. I think it comes with like the gravel and the slate. Yep, shouldn't have any problems with it. They also have quite a lot of different kinds of terrariums on here as well. But I did gravitate towards the brass one. I quite like the hanging ones as well, I think they look nice. Anyway, we'll go get it and start assembling that terrarium. Okay, so we have all these boxes here, and I've got some instructions too. And it's quite good that I'm starting off with this one, because then I can cheat when it comes to my DIY version. Right, so I think in this box we should have the glass cube. That's quite nice. Very elegant, very sophisticated, very unlike me. Right, and I did open this one already because I've got the little plants in here and I wanted them to breathe. So it gave us one of these. That is a succulent, I think. A little cactus there as well. A little... I'm not sure what that is. It just looks like a little weed. And another little cactus. Lovely. And then what's in this box? Whoa. How long is that? It's a giant pipette. Okay, I've got a giant pipette in there as well. We've got some soil by the looks of things. Some gravel, some slate to go on the top, in some, what's this? Some black stuff, maybe some more pebbles, I think. Does it tell me how to actually build this? Because I've never built one before. Right, so I've got a step-by-step assembly guide here. So first we pour the gravel in. Oh, this stuff is activated charcoal, I think. I wonder why you have charcoal for. Right, it seems pretty straightforward actually. It doesn't seem too bad at all. It does say to push it towards the sides because you want a deep well in the middle, which is obviously where your plants are gonna go. Okay, I'll keep the rest for the top. Okay, so we add a small amount of the activated charcoal to the center. Do I add it all? I don't know whether I add it. I don't know, is this just the amount I need? I think it's just the amount I need. Pour that in. Yes, I'm not an expert, so I'm not entirely sure why you need activated charcoal in there. Must be something scientific. Add compost to the center where you want your plants to be. Okay, that's done. Okay, now we have to add our plants. Ah, it's stuck in my finger. Ooh, wee little bastard. I think I'll put this one at the back because this one's the biggest one. I need to make a little well. Oh, it's stuck on my finger. This cactus hates us. Ah. Oh my god, leave us alone. I'm gonna get some gloves. Oh. Hey, it looks cute in there. What plant shall I go for next? Put it down here, I think. If that cactus will let us. Right, we'll pop this big one in as well. I think that looks good there. This little thing, I don't know where to put you. Let's have a look. In fact, I'm going to move this succulent. I'm going to put this one further to the front, and I'll put this one a bit further towards the back. I have to say I'm not very good at gardening. This cactus is a right pain in the ass. It keeps grabbing everything. Oh no! You got stuck to my glove. I've just pulled you all out. This cactus is really testing us. It's sticking to my gloves. It's sticking to the plants. You've just pulled everything out. Get in there and stay in there. And don't move. You're ruining everything. I thought this would be a lot easier than it is. It's very fiddly. I just need to get you in without taking that cactus out. Right, the cactus is destroying everything again, so I'm starting from scratch. Okay, I don't think mine is well kind of organised as theirs, because that cactus was just a giant pain in the arse. So that's what my terrarium looks like at the moment. Okay, now let's just add some gravel to the top and some slate. Problem is I'm adding the gravel into here and I really just don't want to get close to that cactus because it just sticks to you. It's got like these needles, but they're not regular. They've got like a hook on them. So as soon as they get stuck to you, you're just pulling at it. Okay, so that's done. And now just place some of our decorative slate around. Right, I'll just tidy up and then I'll show you what this finished thing looks like. I'll give you a bit of a close-up. So this is my finished terrarium here and I think it looks alright, you know. I don't think it looks too bad. I do really like the gold on the glass cube. I think that's really nice, or the brass. The plants themselves, I feel like there could have been a bit more of a variety. And obviously I can't stand that cactus. But other than that, I think it does look really, really nice. And in total, this one cost me $64.94. Was it worth it? I don't know. I'm not sure yet. We'll move on to the DIY version and then I'll see which one I prefer. And you can make your mind up as well. Right, so for my DIY terrarium, I bought this fishbowl. It's glass. And I was thinking about just doing it this way and just kind of putting all the stuff in there, but I want it to be on its side. I think it'll look quite nice. So I'm going to glue some rope onto it and hopefully that'll work. It should do. It should be fine. If I make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. I can easily just pull it all back off, hopefully. I'm very confident about my terrarium though. I think mine's going to look really nice. Whether it'll be better than theirs, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie, that was a bit messier than I had intended. But it's fine, it's the base, no one's gonna see it. Will it work? I'm just gonna add a bit more. It doesn't feel particularly safe. The thing is, I have to get this base right, because if I don't, then it'll just roll all over the place and it'll just be destroyed. So I really can't half-arse this bit. Will that work now? Oh yeah, that feels a lot more sturdy, and then once I've got all the gravel and all the other stuff in, it should give it a bit more weight so it won't topple over. I've just realised I've done it tilting down as well. I'm not off to a good start, am I? It'll be fine, it's gonna look great. Alright, so we start off with gravel first. Now I need compost. I haven't got special compost for this or anything, so hopefully it'll be okay. It's just regular mud. I'm going to do it higher up at the top to balance it out a little bit, I think. Yeah, that's the plan. It wasn't to begin with, but it is now. Right, now I bought these little plants as well. I feel like I should have maybe bought bigger ones now that I'm looking at it. I've got 5. I've got one more plant than the last one. They're just very, very tiny. I put this big one up at the back. You know, it didn't start off particularly well, but now that I'm starting to get there, I think it's going to look alright. Oh, you're looking great. Pop you in here, I think. And I haven't got any prickly cactuses either, so it's not going to be a nightmare. There we go. Yeah, I definitely think I could have done with maybe a few more plants. Okay, I think that's looking good so far. It does look a little bit sparse, I will admit. But we'll top it off with some gravel. And then just fill in some of the gaps with some rocks. With my terrarium, I'm going to be a lot more generous. I'm going to be a lot more generous with the kind of decorative elements, so like the stones and stuff. So I think that will make up for how few plants I've got in there. Make it like a nice little rock garden. I feel like I might be getting carried away with how many rocks I'm putting in here. Should I stop? I'll add a couple more. It can't hurt, can it? Okay, I'll tidy up and then I'll show you what this one's looking like. It's looking very different from the other one. Okay, and here's my DIY terrarium. And I actually think it looks really nice, I do. However, it just looks empty yet full at the same time. There's a lot going on, but there's also not a lot going on. It's very contradictory. I think if I'd had a few more plants, it could have looked a lot better. Or maybe it's the plants being bigger. Either that or the fishbowl smaller. There's just a balancing act that needs to happen there. But I'm still not mad at it. I still think it looks quite nice. So I'll do a side by side. We've got the terrarium kit that costs $64.94. And we've got the DIY terrarium that cost me £46.92. And I think they both have very good qualities. I'm not sure which one I like the most. But if you went with the DIY version, you'd save yourself £18.02. And you get an extra plant. And you get a shitload of rocks. So many rocks. It's more rocks than plants. And I did want to find a place in the studio for them. I wanted to put them on my shelving, but I don't think I've got any space. I think I'm gonna have to move some stuff around and figure it out, but they will go on the shelving eventually. I don't even know where to put you anymore. I'm gonna have to put you on the floor. This one's very heavy as well, because it's all rocks. But let me know in the comments which one you preferred. Did you prefer my DIY version? You'll get brownie points if you say you did. Or did you prefer the more expensive one that we bought from a proper place online? If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see me create any other craft projects or anything like that on the channel, then leave your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next week for a brand new video. Bye!